What is up, Clashes? Now, you're probably wondering, who is Blood, right? So, my name is Manny, and I'm going to be pushing League, well, pushing rank today in Clash. But mainly, I'm just going to talk about who I am, you know, and kind of why I'm making this video. Am I a Ken clone? Am I going to be the Ken clone? Yes, I am. And really, let me just crack on. Let me get into it, right? Let me hop into a match, play as I yap. But really, let's talk about who Ken is. If you don't know who Ken is, I'm hoping you do know if you're clicking on this video. Ken is a Clash Royale YouTuber. He kind of makes videos similar to this. He has Clash Royale content on the side. And I'm gonna log that just so the Royal Ghost doesn't absolutely die. Um, and Ken made a video. He made a video a couple maybe a couple days ago, maybe a week ago now, depends when I upload this. And in that video, he talks about passions. And he talks about how important passions are. That was the worst firecracker I've ever seen. Couldn't do the ability, unfortunately, but I will go for a Dark Goblin. Just because those skeletons are going to attack, so I'll be able to get some easy damage there. And never mind, it just got absolutely nuked by that raw delivery. So Ken made a video about passions, and he talked about following your passions. Well, as a kid, right, I always had that love for making videos, whether it's for my family, which most kids do, but I went to that little level above. I did make a YouTube channel when I was a kid. Now here's a little interesting story about that channel. Um, so when Fortnite was in its prime, right? I hope that Skelly Barrel can tank. Never mind. So when Fortnite was in its prime, I need to kill that E-Wiz no matter what. I had no V-Bucks. I was poor, right? And I really wanted. I'm gonna take his tower. Goddamn. I wanted V-Bucks just for my account. I wanted some skins. I think I wanted an emote. I think I wanted floss back in the day, but yeah, that's besides the point, right? This guy's probably giving up. I'm not gonna lie to you, as he should, because he's getting absolutely smoked. So yeah, he has given up, which means I can just put the phone down and yap away while we get this easy 3 crown. I always made videos as a kid, and I made a YouTube channel, and yeah, Fortnite V-Bucks. He says write as many comments as you can in the description, in the comments, and you can get some free V-Bucks. So my kid brain, I had absolutely nothing better to do, so I ended up commenting. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you. Probably, I want to say like 500 plus comments. And what ended up happening is I burnt through all 3 of my strikes of my old channel. That dog was gonna lock in and connect to my tower. And that account is no longer. But, I think with that I used to make like Roblox videos because, didn't know what else to do. That princess does not die, which is really bad, and I am not paying attention, and that Skelly army is gonna absolutely destroy my tower. I need to lock in more to the game right now, because this is Clash, this is absolutely no joke. So yeah, burn through that channel, so I've made this channel, this is mainframe, this is my alias. But really, Ken was talking about, just following your passions, and so long. Okay, I'm gonna try to do what I did before, but better. I think if the Dark Goblin tanks 1 hit and then hits it, yeah, there we go, easy. I think, you know what, I had it in the back of my mind for so long, just making videos, and this time I'm just gonna actually send it. I think Ken also talked about in another video really recently, he was saying how YouTubers nowadays are all about that hyperactive, like Mr. Beast kind of style content, but he's talking about how you really need personality to shine when you're making content, and I feel like I have that natural yapper build, my whole life. This guy is playing absolute extreme log bait, by the way, so interesting thing is that log bait usually does counter log bait, so he might kind of be screwed here. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, I can't use log on that Skarmy. Oh, never mind, the Skarmy has a mind of its own, so I'm not going to be able to use... Royal Ghost also has a mind of its own. It's not hitting anything, what the hell? So yeah, I'm a natural born yapper, but I always wanted the perfect video, and the unfortunate truth is, you're not gonna get that was such a goofy ability if I've ever seen one. You're not gonna get the perfect video until you actually click the upload button. So that's where I'm at now. I think I'm gonna take his tower, by the way, with that push. I'm not gonna save the log for the goblin barrel just because I reckon I'm gonna go for the absolute craziest prediction of all time. Three, two, one. I need to play the goblin barrel. Never mind. Forget you ever saw that, and we're back. So yeah, just I'm just a natural born yapper, and am I gonna be a Ken clone? This is a bit of a side note, just something I thought about. I always have wondered why the Ken clones haven't. I made me give up. Why haven't the Ken clones talked about Ken? I think Ken is a very interesting person. You can tell he's gone through quite a lot, and I really resonate with him. I watch his videos and I really do get inspired. I do need to chill out with Ken Glaze. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just talking from my heart here. We'll play one more video just as I keep yapping, right? And I think he's very interesting, and I feel like I also have some of those interesting stories just to tell the world. Whether it's just thoughts in my mind. Sometimes I'm just in the shower, and a thought will just come to my head, and um, I just write it down. I have ideas for what to do, but I've never fully committed. Why did that bush have to pop? That's actually really bad. We're not in the most best position here, but I think it's okay. We'll go for Roscoe on the right side. He wasted. That was the worst arrows I've ever seen. I reckon I can keep that Roscoe alive. All right, never mind. That was pretty good by him. I don't know how he's gonna counter push. I need to kill that as soon as I can. Okay, never mind. He has the absolute best defense ever, and we are in a losing game right now. This is really bad. Tom is absolutely smoking me from big benders. I guess he does have a big bender. Yeah, so maybe I do need to look into the game and focus less on the yapping. But Ken talks about personality and how that can really get you through. And I think not to glaze myself, but I do think I have that somewhat. But I also have that in a humble way. Like I'm kind of hyper aware of the fact that you don't need to be absolutely 100% to just like do everything. You kind of keep it down a bit. But that has led to me having these really interesting thoughts and takes, which I think would be really nice. That actually has to go. I think I missed. I might as well just give up. Right, never mind. This is going to be the best comeback they've ever talked about. Yeah, I don't know why he bought barreled that. I don't know what he's thinking. Nah, never give up. That's just a lesson in life. Just never give up. I don't... Yeah, no. Wait, I'm actually going to win this because he just went for another ability there. We have an evil ghost on the left. He went for the worst E-Spirit I've ever seen. Okay, he has arrows to counter all of that, which is absolutely amazing. So high skill. But Vulgus is on the tower, and we almost take it. Now I'm cracking abilities when I actually absolutely don't need to. I am going to go for the Royal Ghost here, just to have that counter push going. It's quite important, I get that. There it is, the beautiful piggies. I'm going to go for the Fireball Log, classic counter. He gets no hits on that side, which is really, really good for me. High Dark Bobby on the bridge is going to let me, chip away at that. Never mind, it's not going to let me chip away at anything because he has arrows. I could go for some dual lane pressure, but I don't know how I'm feeling about that. And I guess me as a Clash player, I'm like, I'm alright, I've reached Ultimate Champion here and there, but I don't think I'm too good. I'm definitely not as good as Ken, but if I 1v1'd him, I would probably smoke him just out of pure aura. Oh, Spooky's got a hit, but it's not too bad because, Roscoe is putting in an absolutely crazy shift, and I'm gonna need those goblins to tank, never mind, and I've lost the game. GG. So, that's probably gonna be the last one. And I will see you guys in the next video. But if you have any recommendations of what to talk about, but also suggestions of the video, setting this up was a bit of a long ordeal. Let me know in the comments. I think having that YouTuber comment interaction community is really good. So that's something going for. But I hope you guys have a very good day. And I hope you think about this day with a really good positive outlook and mindset. And I will see you guys later.